Kelly Clarkson appears enthusiastic as she walks around NYC's Central Park with friends. Ahead of her Las Vegas residency, Kelly Clarkson smiled as she walked around Central Park with a group of friends on Tuesday. The 41-year-old Because of You singer wore a floral dress with a black tank top and black tights. She wore her long blonde hair parted in the middle and flowing down her torso while wearing a pair of black APL shoes. The host of The Kelly Clarkson Show, which is moving from Los Angeles to New York City, was accompanied by Drew Maniscalco, Atlantic Records Vice President of Streaming and Sales. The trip to New York City comes ahead of her Las Vegas residency, which runs from July 28 to August 19. Clarkson first announced the residency, which was then called Invincible, in November 2019, but it was derailed by the COVID-19 pandemic. A lot has happened in Clarkson's life since then, including the launch of her popular television talk show and her divorce from her husband Brandon Blackstock, 46. Now she's set to take the stage for her Las Vegas residency, which has been renamed Chemistry. That is also the title of her 10th studio album, which dropped on June 23 and was written during the breakup of her marriage of 7 years. She shares River Rose, 9, and Remington Alexander, 7, with her ex, and earlier this month she appeared on the Podcrushed podcast and said, "When you do go through a divorce, especially with young kids, the definition of love comes up quite a bit." The Since You Been Gone singer told hosts Penn Badgley, Nava Kavlin, and Sophie Ansari that her children said, "So you don't love Daddy anymore?" The question astonished her, and she remembered saying, "I love that Daddy gave me you too. We just don't like each other as much as we used to. It's simply different now." The worst aspect, according to the Behind These Hazel Eyes hitmaker, is when you can see it on their face. "Can your love change for me? They wonder. It's difficult," the dedicated mother of 2 added. And then they ask, "Why don't I have a grandpa from you? You said love is different between a parent and a child than between a husband and a wife. But it's not because your father abandoned you." After 7 years of marriage, the Dark Side singer filed for divorce in 2020. After years of bitter court fights, the divorce was finalized in 2022. Clarkson was prescribed antidepressants as a result of the divorce's emotional impact.